What does a Chinese garden of friendship look like? Well, we're about to find out. Seriously, check out the size of these carp. Check these out. They are absolutely ginormous.
Right at the surface as well. They keep going over the top of each other.
This is, we've just found this place. And it looks like a place sort of in the hustle and bustle, but somewhere that is just peaceful. And it's sort of like it's nowhere near the city. It's really lovely. Well, the first reptile just at the base of the tree. You don't see them very often in our country, I'd like to think.
Only in a pet shop.
What is it even just randomly doing in here? I just want to point out, so we're in this Chinese garden, but you can still see all the buildings in the background. And it just, it seems bizarre to have this big city with all these tall buildings and then this just little garden full of nature, full of wildlife in such hustle and bustle. It's incredible to think that they have been able to do this, and it really is like a sanctuary for, well, peace. There's even more. There's one there, there's one over there, there's one on that rock.
There's two on that rock.
There's two on that rock. They're so camouflaged.
One
what?
there.
Where?
Just round the corner.
Oh, and round the corner. Wow. I would normally think they would be trying to bask in the sun, but today in Sydney, there is no sun. We're going into the bamboo forest now, and there's 7 large limestone boulders which represent the 7 sages who contemplated Taoism. And they sat here, they talked, they relaxed. They're quite big boulders, I suppose. Did I mention I love bamboo as well? However, we can't have it in our garden because apparently it grows
It's legit everywhere here.
wild. But there is a lot of bamboo, but that's the sort of thing you'd expect. But there are certainly large boulders, and they go round along with the river as well.
As you can see, there's loads of lanterns at the moment, all decorating all the way around the outside of here. It's because they're currently celebrating Moon Festival, and there's lots of other decorations as well. But the Moon Festival is the end of the autumn harvest, which is celebrated in Chinese culture. But all the lanterns round really make it really pretty around here. So cool. Look, I think it's like from all the different years, so like year of the
Cockerel.
cockerel,
Monkey. Go, let's see.
dog,
Dog.
pig,
Pig.
mouse, or is it rat?
It's a mouse or a rat.
Goat.
That's not a goat.
That is a goat.
That's a cow.
No, that's a goat.
That's a cow.
I don't think there's a year of the cow. I think it's year of the goat.
In the comments, is it goat or is it cow?
I think it's year of the goat.
Or are we both completely wrong? Let's have a look. Cat.
Cat.
I think that's a cat. Rabbit.
Rabbit or hare. Dragon.
Dragon.
Snake. Horse. That's a goat.
See, that's the goat.
So what's the other thing?
That is a cow. That's got to be a cow. Or it's a type of cow.
I think it might be a cow, you might be right.
Definitely a cow. But this is incredible. Look at it. You've got the dragons coming down.
What year were you born?
I don't know.
What you are?
No idea.
Because I have no idea what I am.
What is 1990
And 1994.
and 1994? Please let us know. I have no idea.
No.
I have no idea. I'm not one that believes in like star signs or anything like that, to be honest. So I don't really know. But look at it. It's just absolutely beautiful. You got the dragons all around the bottom. See, I think it's a birdhouse because it looks like there's a little entrance.
Oh yeah, I think it is. You're right.
It looks like a little entrance, but there's nothing in it.
There's no bird in it.
You've also got... That's... What type of bird is that? Is that a stork? Flamingo? Looks like a... No.
It's not a flamingo.
I don't know.
Although, is it stood on one leg?
It is. It's on one leg, but it's not a flamingo. We got to quickly make our way back down to the river by the bridge because apparently at 11:30 they feed all the fish, so that might be quite a cool sight to see.
Eating the fish together, and they're koi, so they're a cousin of the carp, and they're a symbol of longevity because if you treat them well, and we really do, they can easily live for 50 to 70 years. They also call them the jewels of the gardens because if you look around and then you can often see them glistening under the water. Now very often they say that fish don't have a very long memory. However, koi are known to be able to recognize faces if you feed them. So next time you come back, if you have a little favorite and you feed them, they might be able to remember you. Now they're also very smart. They're already coming around here. They know it's feeding time now. In order to get them really excited, we're going to call them by clapping. I'm going to give them a little bit of food and then you can take them to and help me out, okay? Just kindly, if you do feed them, please make sure you either stay here or on this exact bridge because we want to make sure that they remember this is where they're being fed. Now kindly help me out.
The bird's getting stuck in.
Yeah.
Lean over a bit closer.
Let's feed the fish and end up feeding the lizards. But it was a surprise how friendly them lizards were.
Yeah, they clearly know it was feeding time as well. You had the bird in there.
Yeah,
you had
the
obviously
ducks were in there eating everything.
You had all the koi in there.
And then all the kids hand feeding the pellets
well,
to the lizards.
there was the lady that was started off hand feeding and stroking its neck, didn't it? But they obviously all know it's feeding time and are happy to eat the same
They
food.
flocked right over.
That was so fun. But I'm a bit creeped out by lizards.
I was a bit worried it was just going to come too close.
Yeah,
It was alright from a distance.
Like, where's my food? Ah, and have you? Okay, where are we going next?
Should we go back up by the waterfall and do the
We'll go
top
up back by the waterfall, and there is up there, look. Up there, we'll go up to there and have a look. Check out the artwork.
It's actually incredible.
How incredible is that? wow. This is what Chinese artwork is incredible. It's so intricate, and they obviously quite often do it on wood, don't they? And it's just honestly beautiful. As I said at the start of this, it's such a tranquil, beautiful place, right in the middle of all this hustle and bustle. Because look, we're right at the top here.
High rise.
Yeah, we're right at the top here, and obviously it's got a wall surrounding it. But then you look, and we've just got the high-rise buildings all the way around. I think it's lovely. It really, really is. Well worth coming. Well worth coming. This was your idea.
Yeah, I really like it.
So you can take credit for this one. We found another creature, a turtle over there. I assume it's a turtle and not a tortoise.
I think it's a turtle.
Either way, it's one of them. So we've now got the koi, you got the birds, you got the lizards, there's two over there, and the turtle.
Along this walkway, the rocks are meant to represent the characters from the traditional love story Ashima and the landlord. Can you work out what they are? So we think this one looks like a rabbit, but I'm not sure on any of the others. Any ideas, Rob?
No idea at all. I don't know if they're meant to be animals
or people. Like that one doesn't really look like anything.
No. Well,
maybe it's a person.
A man. The head. You got the arm coming down here. But otherwise, no idea. But to be fair, I've never heard of.
It looks like a bear.
Okay, we'll keep going in a second. But I've never heard of Ashima and the landlord. It's not my thing.
Me neither. But it's a traditional Chinese fable.
Yeah, maybe you guys watching will know. But what about this one? What does that look like?
I think it's a bear.
You think it's a bear? Maybe the head there? Possibly.
What about that though?
No idea. Looks like just a rock to me.
And this one?
Once again, a large rock.
I'm not sure with any of these.
Well, that was absolutely beautiful.
It was so nice.
A really nice, like a short, it took us about an hour. It was really, really nice thing to do, and it sort of made me want Chinese for lunch now. So I think we're gonna get some lunch, Chinese of course, and we are staying in Chinatown, so ideal. But first, Charlie's gonna run through the water feature.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll go through it now.
No, you go through that bit there. And diagonally. We found a dim sum place, or yum cha as you call it. Look how cool these steps are. How awesome are the steps going up to the restaurant. Wow. We've got tea. We're not quite sure how to order. We've got this. Normally, we just say what we want. Thank you.
It's a little bit confusing. So normally we can just order whatever we want from the menu. Today they just come around with a trolley, 2 trolleys, one with steamed and one with kind of fried stuff, and they just offer them to you, whatever's on the trolley.
Luckily we know what we want.
Yeah, so we've got 4 of the things we'd normally get.
So the fried prawn dumplings we normally get, the hakao that we normally get,
my favourite,
the prawn and chive we normally get. We had these last week. They're new to us, the prawn sesame seeds.
They were really good.
They were really good. We thought we'll just have this for now, see how full up we get. It's just actually I think it's more efficient and the foods come out quicker. We've got our tea as well, so we're going to enjoy some dim sum. Yum cha, dim sum. They knew what we talked about when we said dim sum though, don't we?
They're really good, like really nice. They're so much bigger than the ones we get.
They're probably really double the price as well.
Probably, but they're really nice.
The hakao is my favourite. She didn't actually call them hakao. It's like they've got different words for them than we have, but basically a prawn dumpling we call hakao. Bit of soy sauce.
Hot.
It's really hot. Tango is so good though.
They're really meaty.
They're huge. Ours are smaller and these are absolutely huge. Like, look at the size of the prawn and chive. It's ginormous.
It's probably double the size at least.
Ours are probably half the size. Might be warm. Is it hot? Good? Better than what we got at home, do you think? Or is it just different to what you used to?
It's slightly different. There's more vegetables in this one, I would say.
So it's more healthy. Is that what we can say?
Let's say that.
We're absolutely stuffed. However, there's always room for dessert, and we've seen a place, and I'm not quite sure what they are. I think they're like Emperor's cream puffs. I think they're something like donuts. We're gonna get some now. Donuts.
And they look like pancakes.
Oh, they're very hot. I think they smell like pancakes and they look like pancakes.
They smell really good.
Is there anything in them?
Not first. Oh,
Custard.
there's custard in them. Is it good?
Oh my god. Yeah. It's not a thick custard.
Oh my god.
But we got 8 of these for $4. So
Too bad?
just over £2 English money. But it's basically, yeah, it's a ball of pancake with custard in the middle. Oh my god. I'm glad we had room for dessert.
So nice.
This is awesome. So we're on Chinatown. That's where we ate the dim sum or yum cha. We got these, which we thought were donuts, actually pancakes. And all up here and around where we're staying is Chinatown, basically. It's Chinese everything, which is awesome. It's a completely it's almost like we are in China, right? Who needs to travel to
Then
China?
you see the shops with koalas and you think, oh no.
And then there's a shop right in front of us that's got koalas and
I do need to get a
kangaroos.
postcard though.
She does need to get a postcard for her nan. Well,
I did promise her I'd send her a postcard.
hope you've enjoyed our trip around the Chinese garden. And we went for dim sum. And now pancakes. Yum cha, sorry.
Dim sum is the food we've had.
So yes,
Yum
we did.
cha is the experience of going through.
Yeah, we did speak to the guy where we paid, and the guy was
so
like,
hot in the middle.
I know. So yeah, yum cha is the experience. So like you say, you're going for a Chinese, you're going for an Indian, you're going for Italian,
yum cha.
you're going for yum cha. Dim sum is the actual food. It's the actual
dumplings.
food. Not necessarily just dumplings. The actual food.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. We learned something. Thank you so much for joining us today on this vlog. Sorry about the noise as well. It's quite loud. It's hustle and bustle in here. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. There are so many vlogs still to come in our Australian trip. So stick around and we'll catch you next time.
Bye.